the heavens with the plants, with the stars. Allah is making it a bright and beauty for those who look at it. Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, we have beautified uh, the heavens with the plants, with the stars, and we have made it also as a destruction for the Bismillah. And okay, the Bukhari is saying in his book Al-Qatada is saying Allah Azza wa Jal has created these plants or the stars for a reason, as beauty for the heavens, and also to hit the devils and signs for the in the darkness for people. And whomever claims something else for this, he has deviated from the truth. This beauty is taken from Allah Azza wa Jal when He said that we have beautified the heavens with plants, and we made it uh, as rockets that hit and burns the devils, the jinn. Allah said that in Surah Jinn that we used to sit down and try to listen to the news of the heavens. But then Allah Azza wa Jal said that Allah has made a comet that will follow them and burn them. So Allah Azza wa Jal made it as a burning for the devils who try to listen to the news from the heavens. And this is in the sky, in the heavens of the life that we live in. And the first sky is first heaven. And Allah made it also as signs. And with the stars we take our leads on directions and the places and the traveling. As Allah Azza wa Jalla said, He is the one who had made the stars for you as guidance, and the darkness of the night in the ground or in the sea. Allah Azza wa Jalla has protected the heavens of the world from any shaitan, any devil, that they will not reach to the higher heavens. And what it has from the angels, if they spoke about what Allah inspired to them, about the news of what He has legislated or His decree. So if that devil wanted to listen and steal that, then he will have a comet that will burn him. They will not listen to the higher level, and they will be thrown from every angle that they are trying to listen to the heavens. They will be burned, and they will be protected from reaching to the heavens. And they have a great punishment that's continuous, that's painful and is continuous. Allah has prepared for them but Allah took as an exception one who just took like a small thing, and then he heard something, and then he heard the word from the heavens. Then he will tell those who are underneath him, and the one who heard it from him, he will take it for the one. So maybe the comet will get him before he tell it to somebody else, or when that's with Allah's wish only, or it will be burn him before or after. So the other one will take it to the magician who claimed to be a magician or be in connection with the hereafter or with the other world, but they lie and they add to the word 100 lies or more from themselves. And this is why Allah said, except for those who just took a very slight word of the news of the heavens. Ibn Abbas said that the devils, they had places in the heavens. They used to sit down and listen to the inspiration from Allah. And the devils was not be thrown nor or burnt, and they will add to everything they hear nine words. When the Prophet ﷺ was sent, and the shaitan, if he sit down to hear the news, then he will get a comet that will burn him. It will not leave him until it burns him. So they complained to Iblis. curse on him. He said, it is from something that happened. So he sent people, his soldiers to see the news to all types of. And then they saw the Prophet ﷺ is praying. So they went back to Iblis and they told him. He said, this is the incident that happened. That's what stopped you from the news of the heavens. And Allah said in Surah Al-Jinn, and we have touched the on the name of the jinn, saying that we have tried to touch the heavens and we found some very good guards to it. We used to sit down to listen, and whomever listens now, he will find a comment that will burn him. That's waiting for him. And we don't know. Did Allah want evil to people or bad things, or Allah want good things for them and guidance? The people who claim to know the unseen, and this is forbidden, and this is part of magic and disbelief in Allah and putting partners with Allah. This is different from looking into the stars to know the places, so you will know the times, so you know the directions, so you know the it's like a canvas, and you know the qibla, and to know the prayers times and so on. This is nothing wrong with that, but so to use the stars and knowing the stars, that science is okay, but to connect the stars of what's going to happen on earth, of incidents because of the way it turns or goes around each other, this is part of magic and but in partnership with Allah Azza wa Jal, that is based on complete falsehood. This is the people of the Jahiliyyah. They used to think that the sun and the moon will not eclipse except for the death of somebody great. When the son of the Prophet ﷺ died and there was an eclipse, they said the sun has eclipsed because of the death of Ibrahim. And he corrected them. He said, no, the sun and the moon are two signs from Allah Azza wa Jal. They will not eclipse for nobody, nor of his life. So he alayhi salatu wasalam corrected that false thought and the connection of what happens on earth of what happens on the stars. But to use the stars to know the time of the Isha or the direction of the Qibla or the direction of this area or that is a science of calculations that Allah has taught us, and this is okay. So in summary, before we go to the next point, that Allah in the beginning of the surah has sworn with certain things of his creations. He swore by Safat. Is it the angels? This is what is most commonly known between the scholars, because they stand in rows in front of Allah Azza wa Jal. And others said what is meant, every person or anything that stand in fighting or in prayers or any roles that people takes. And the Jirat is the angels that push the clouds, and the Quran and what it has of protection of Allah's forbidden things. And Taliyat Dhikra, which is the reciters, the angels who recite remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jal continuously. And it was said that the sons of Bani Adam, son of Adam, who are reciting the books of Allah Azza wa Jal, and they praise him day and night, and they glorify him day and night. What is sworn by is Allah's monotheism. It is only one God. He is the Lord of the heavens and earth and everything in between, and of everything else. After we have finished this ayat, we come to Allah Azza wa Jal saying, so ask them. Ask those who deny the resurrection, who are denying what you came with. Are they greater in the creation of what we have created? Do they think that they have better creator, or what Allah created of heavens and earth and what's in between, of angels and jinn and all these creations, beautiful things. Without a doubt, it is greater than the creation of humans. But a lot of people don't know. Do you think that you are more greater in the creations than the heavens that He have built it, and He have made the thickness, and He have made it, and He have changed the day and night, and He made the earth, and He got the water and every sustenance, and then the then the mountains He has supported? Isn't the one who created the heavens and earth are capable of creating anything like them? Yes, He is, and He's the great creator and knowledgeable. Isn't the creator of heavens and earth and did not get tired of their creation is capable of creating like Him? Yes, He is, and we are among the witnesses. They are seeing all these creations that is greater than their creation, and is bigger than them. They see it in their own eyes. They cannot deny its existence. So how could they deny Allah Azza wa Jal and His power and His capability of resurrection after death? And the human is saying, if I died, I'm going to be resurrected alive. Don't he remember that we created him before and he was not anything? He was not even mentioned. And he gave us an example, and he forgot his creation. Who's going to create the bones after it is dust? Tell him that it is the one who created the first time. He's going to do it again, and he is capable, knowledgeable of everything he created. In another surah, Allah Azza wa Jal, we have created from a clay that is stick to the hand, from something very weak, that the dust, the clay. We have created the human from a clay. He is just tissues that we are testing him, meaning we have given him the mix of the woman's water with the male's water. And there's so many ayat that notice that. And then Allah said, and you are wondering, and they are making fun, and they are mocking you. The Prophet ﷺ is amazed from the denial of his people to him, and the denial of the resurrection, with all these clear evidence from Allah, the miracles of Allah Azza wa Jal, these things that are very clear, and they are mocking you, and they are making fun of you. You are amazed how they could deny monotheism and the resurrection of Allah Azza wa Jal to humans after their death, and they are unaware of what's going on. They are mocking you. They are making fun of you. Those who have done the crimes, they were laughing at the believers. And if they pass by them, they will mock them. And if they go back to their families, they will go back happy with them. And if they see them, they will say, these people are unrighteous, and they are not protected. And today, in the day of judgment, the believers are laughing on the disbelievers. Did the disbelievers accept what they deserve? And it could be also in one of the recitation is saying that the amazement is from Allah Azza wa Jal, that and there are very famous recitation of the Quran, meaning that Allah is the one who is amazed that with all these signs that they still disbelieve in Him. They still that Muhammad ﷺ is amazed on how Allah gave him from the bounty, and the disbelievers, they made fun of. And Allah is amazed from the greatness of what how bad what the disbelievers say against Allah. Does Allah get amazed? Is it from His characters? Yes. It is one of Allah Azza wa Jal that is proven in the book and the Sunnah. And this ayah, in that recitation, it is referred that Allah is the one who is amazed. And the Prophet ﷺ said, Allah is amazed from the young person. He don't follow his desires at one time in his youth. So the scholars say, and the previous generations, they prove in this character of Allah being amazed with no uh, knowing how or this connect. This is something that is feasible for his might. There's two types of amazement. Some that is from the unknown, the reasons for the person who is amazed, who don't know, so he's amazed on how it happened, and he thinks too much. This is unbelievable into Allah Azza wa Jal, because Allah knows everything and nothing is hidden from Him, and heavens or in the earth. But the other amazement, which is because the things out of what is comparable, what is supposed to be, with the knowledge of the person and his full knowledge of it. And this is what is proven in the with Allah Azza wa Jal. And we have mentioned the hadith that Allah is amazed of the young person, that he don't have uh, any love to go with his desires, and he is staying away from the disobedience of Allah while he's youth, while he's young. Also, there is the hadith that Allah is amazed of people who are dragged to the heavens with the chains. They are chained and they are dragged to Jannah, to paradise. And also in the hadith, Allah is amazed from the disparity of His servants and the closeness of His ease. He found you humiliated, given up, and he keep laughing, knowing that his ease, his solution is coming soon. And if they are reminded, they do not remember. Those who deny the resurrection, who deny the message of Allah Azza wa Jal, the message of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, if they are reminded, they stay away. It will not benefit them any warning, any reminder. It was sealed on their hearts what they have gained. They are deaf and they can see, blind, and they will not be able to benefit. If they see any sign of Allah, they make fun of it. If the people who are astray from Allah with the great knowledge of Allah Azza wa Jal, of the resurrection, they make fun. And the evidence of that with Allah. And you can see that in everything. So how could Allah Azza wa Jal be He will be denied, and everything lead that He is only one. And they said, this is what you are bringing with it is just magic. And every messenger before you, Muhammad, they said that he is just a magician or crazy. Did they tell each other? So stay away from them. You're not going to be blamed. And remember, you are not responsible for him. So they say, if we die, are we going to be going back? And the human will say, if I die, am I going to be sent back alive? Don't he remember that we have created him before and he was nothing? And Allah gave us the example and he forgot, as Surah Yasin, they forgot how he's created. He said, who's going to recreate this? And it is dust. It is Allah, and He is the one who created you before and will recreate again. They said, and our forefathers will be sent? Yes. Yes, even those who died before a long time ago, and they will be sent. Yes, and you're going to you'll be sent after you become dust, and you are humiliated with the power of Allah. And they all come into Him humiliated. They are low. And you'll find the mountains, you think it is standing still, and it is passing by just like the clouds. It is the creation of Allah who has perfected everything He created. Those who are arrogant of Allah Azza wa Jalla creations, they will enter the hellfire It is only one call, one order from Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah does not to repeat it or to stress it, that He will call them once and they will all come back to Him looking. It was only one call and they were all coming to Allah presented, and it was blown in the uh, trumpet, and then everything died except for that Allah wish, and it was blown in it again, and they are all resurrected. And they said, oh, what happened to us? This is the day of the deen. Allah is saying about the people of the disbelievers. When they go back, when they reclaim themselves, they said, who sent us from our place? Oh, this is the day of our. Then they will admit that they were wrong to themselves when they see what happens in the hereafter, and they will have all the bad they will be denied, they will be unhappy. Maybe the disbelievers, they wish they were Muslims. Leave them eat and be wasted with the hope they will find. When the disbeliever, he will bite his own fingers and he say, I wish I took with the Prophet away. And Allah ordered the angels to separate the disbelievers from the believers. Allah said, resurrect those who did wrong and all those who are like them. This is the day of separation. This is the one that you deny. Now they will say, is this magic? Or you do not see? Get the tournament of that day, whether you're patient or not, it will be on you. You are only rewarded what you have done. Now, when we are alive, we have in a world of action and work, but tomorrow is accountability and no work. So the smart person is the one who takes from his time to the time of his being busy, from his health to the time if he is ill, and from the time he is rich to the time of his being poor, and from his life before his death. You're going to be rewarded for everything and be accounted for everything. Good, bad, bad. There is nothing to come back after death, and there is no house after this life except paradise or hell after. So be sincere in worshiping Allah before the matter is out of your hand and it is too late. You'll be among those who are regretful of what happened in your life. May Allah make us among those that He is pleased with.